all those who have been knocked down, to all those who have been counted out, left behind, this is your campaign.
Former U.S. Vice President Joe Biden widens his lead over Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders to get the nomination and take on Donald Trump. Hello, I'm Arnold Naidu, and this is The Heat. Joe Biden won big on Tuesday's primaries, but Bernie Sanders announced he's still in the race and looking forward to Sunday's debate in Arizona. Biden won the U.S. states of Missouri, Mississippi, Idaho, and the grand prize of Michigan on Tuesday night. Bernie Sanders is projected to win the North Dakota caucuses in Washington state, and which has yet to be called. Biden now leads with 864 delegates over Sanders with 710 delegates. The candidate needs 1,991 delegates to win the party's nomination. CGTN's White House correspondent Nathan King covered the primaries from Michigan and brings us this report.
Well, the day after the night before is a bit of a nightmare when it comes to Bernie Sanders. He won here in Michigan 4 years ago against the odds. Remember, Donald Trump took this state in the general election, so its key importance in November is cannot be overstated. Now, Bernie Sanders lost by a mile here in Michigan. It was the biggest prize of the night for delegates. Joe Biden cleaned up elsewhere too, in Mississippi, in Missouri, and even states that Biden really thought he wouldn't compete in, like Washington. He was a contender. Real pressure now on Bernie Sanders to drop out of the race. He didn't speak on Tuesday night, the first time he hasn't spoken after results. Both candidates actually cancelled rallies in Cleveland, Ohio, on the advice of authorities because of the spread of the coronavirus. And the coronavirus is going to take center stage here across the U.S. when it comes to campaigning. Joe Biden says he will be addressing it in the coming hours.
This whole coronavirus issue is a matter of presidential leadership. And later this week, I'll be speaking to you on what I believe the nation should be doing to address this virus.
The coronavirus also does help Joe Biden. Remember, he was vice president at the height of the financial crisis with Barack Obama as president. He helped bail out the auto industry here in Michigan. He's seen as a much safer pair of hands than the self-described Democratic socialist Bernie Sanders. The big question is, can the Democrats coalesce and quickly to take on Donald Trump? And of course, this coronavirus and allegations of poor leadership in Washington gives Democrats an opening for the election in November. Back to you.